The sleep price, which that's what's probably going to happen because this is what we are going to. Oh, wow.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So this is being recorded, so I will post the recording in the push group. In the push group as soon as we are done. My name is Allison Stanley, and I am not Denise Walsh, but I am a presidential diamond with It Works, you guys, and I've been in this business for 4 years. And what I love about these push groups, it gives us the ability to, we're already working already, right? And so this gives us the ability to work together, ask questions, to feed off each other's ideas, and to create the momentum together. So I'm excited to welcome you all to our Power Hour. Again, those of you guys that are just joining, we are going to start off the Power Hour a little bit differently than how we normally do. So I will put everything in the chat, provide everything in the chat for you guys as normal. But this is what we're going to kind of start out with. So I always, those of you guys that have been on my Power Hours before, I break things up into 10-minute increments. And this first part might take maybe 15 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to start out with making connections. And so not necessarily messaging quite yet, but we are going to make connections. So the way we are going to do this, trying to make sure everybody's muted. Hold on. Okay, the way we are going to do this is the first part of making connections. We are going to start off with adding 10 new people on Facebook, or if you use Instagram, go ahead and add 10 new people on Instagram. You're going to say happy birthday to today's birthdays. And then you're going to send a message to 3 people not a part of It Works about something that has to do with, you can say something along the lines of like, hey friend, you came to mind today. Hope you and your kiddos are having an awesome week. It is spring break right now. I'm from Washington State, so it's spring break right now where I live. So I've been using that to my advantage. I've been saying, oh my gosh, are you and your kiddos doing anything for spring break? You got any fun plans this week? Just to engage that conversation, because the way the Facebook algorithm works, you guys, is that when you engage in conversation, the more messages that you send out, the more your newsfeed is going to pop up in your potential's feed. So let's start out with that. And then the last one is write an encouraging post on 5 people's walls. So I typically like to do this with potentials. Like, hey, thank you so much for all your support with me and my business. I truly love helping you see results. You guys, the more you engage with your loyal customers, they become some of your best distributors. And I'm sure some of you guys already know that, but they are in it for a lifetime, especially greens, when they get on a product that they love. And then most often they'll switch to a distributor. So we will start off with making connections, probably about 10, 15 minutes. This one might take a little bit longer. So let me send this in the chat so you guys have it. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to utilize the chat and I will get to it when I can. So this, like when we're going to send a message to 3 people, not a part of It Works, you put that into, like for me, I'm going to do, hey friend, you came to mind. Hope you and your beautiful kiddos are having a great spring break. So utilize that to you. So, okay, so that's what we're going to start off with. I'm going to set my timer. I'm going to mute myself, and because my 3-year-old kiddo will run into my office talking. So hold on, buddy. Just a sec. So we'll start now. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. Just a tip really quick on adding people, you guys. If you ever get stuck on who to add, go to your friends list on Facebook and then go to suggestions. And then you can take a look right there. My suggestion to you is look and see if they're already friends, like look at their mutual friends. You don't want to be adding a bunch of It Works distributors.
Yeah.
Okay?
Stairs.
I'm gonna go sit on it for a while. See,
I'm
like, no, it just.
There we go. You want to make sure you look at the mutual friends before adding. Okay. The other thing too is take a look and see if they're already in an MLM or network marketing, because you want to get your market out there. And what I have found is going to my loyal customer pages and adding friends of friends. Okay. And doing that route because they already love the products, right? And then going to like my family and friends, and then people maybe from high school, coworkers, things like that. Okay, that was 10 minutes. Do you guys want like 5 more minutes on that one? Okay, we'll do perfect. We'll do 5 more minutes. I figured that one would probably take a little bit longer because I'm still not done with mine either. So I'll add 5 more minutes to the timer.
Disconnect.
Hey, Erica, if you scroll up to the top, you will see what we're doing right now. We're making connections. We're adding 10 new people on Facebook or 10 new people on Instagram, saying happy birthday to today's birthdays. And then we're sending a message to 3 people not a part of It Works and just saying, hey, friend, you came to mind today. You know, hope you and your kiddos have a great week, or however you want to say that. A couple that I just used was, hey, thinking about you today. Hope you have a great Thursday. And then write encouraging posts on 5 people's walls. And that can be your potentials. That can be, you know, people that you're currently talking to. We're just trying to find ways to beat the Facebook algorithm, but also have these, have your timeline show up in these people's news feeds. So we're giving it just a couple more minutes because this one's a little bit longer. That's okay, Stacy. I did too. I went through my potentials and then I saw one of my newbies and I just ended up writing on her wall too. So that's okay, because that'll help her potentials too. I have found that when we write on our team's walls and potentials see that, they know that they're a part of something. So no, that's great. We have 2 more minutes. Okay, that is the end of 15 minutes. How did that go for everybody? Just a little bit different starting off power hours. I wanted to just kind of switch things up. What did you guys think? Was it helpful? Did you get any new connections? I found too that just those posts sometimes just people's walls, and even just a simple, hey, just thinking about you, hope you have a great day. Sometimes then they're like, okay, I'm ready to order. Okay, I'm ready to join, because of that connection that you're making with them outside of it works. I agree, Ashley. I totally agree. I feel like it's sometimes just, if you're feeling down, spreading that positivity or just love on people, it helps you as well. So, okay, the next one that we're going to do, let me find my list, is we are going to reach out for, we are going to reach out for 10 minutes to our dream team. And our dream team are people that, I guess you could call them the chicken list, but our next section is going to be the chicken list. So the dream team is more so people that you just want on your team, that you just know would be so good at this. And so I've come up with just one simple verbiage, but I want you to kind of tweak it to you. And if you have never tried the voice messenger option, I want you to try that. I think for me is when people get to hear you and they get to hear the real and the raw and the oops and the not perfection of your voice, they sometimes love that. So and you guys, half the time I have my 3-year-old running around and I'm telling him to stop, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm still in voice messenger. Then they know you're real, right? And they can relate. So I put in here for the verbiage, I said, hey, I've been thinking, and if there's anyone I would do this business with, it would have to be you. Have you ever considered partnering in business with me? So just simple and to the point. Feel free to use what you want. But this can even be people that you've talked to before, or it can be maybe people that you've recently added in. Why isn't this not showing up? There, it's not showing up. It's not letting me send it to you guys. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Can you guys see it on your end? Anybody? Oh, this is weird. All right. It's not letting me in. Okay, who is on that I can send it to really quick? Tammy, I see you. Will you send this to the chat? Hold on.
We're going to go outside.
Okay. Are you going to the front or the back? Okay. Okay, Tammy, I'm going to send it to you over the chat, and will you copy and paste it into the Zoom for me, please? I don't know what's going on. That is weird. Guys, I've had all kinds of technical difficulties today. I don't know if you guys saw my post about the engagement post in the HNL group. I'm banned from adding people to groups, but it's probably because we have like 40 events happening this month within our team. Between an O2OM Sunday and our Ruby and Above dinner and Arizona and trainings and Zooms, they're probably just like, ladies, stop adding people. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Tammy has it right there. I wasn't even able to get through the first time. That's what I'm trying to tap it to part. Take so much longer than this. People I can't focus right now. Another thing too, Sarah, I was just going to say that too, Megan. Facebook groups are huge. And for me, I have a 3-year-old little boy. So I have added myself to a bunch of boy mom groups and making connections in there. And I always, Monday are Mommy Monday for me, you guys. And so I typically try to love on moms on Mondays. So when I go in there, I'm like, happy Mommy Monday. When was everybody's kids born? And I try to relate that way and try to find something in common. You guys, I'm in Kennewick, Washington, which is like 3.5 hours from Seattle, and we're big Seahawks fans. So funny. This girl like commented in like blue and green hearts, and I was like, oh, you must be a Seahawks fan, just like throwing it out there. And she's like, actually, I am. I'm a huge Seahawks fan. My family lives there. And so nothing to do with it works, but that's how we connected. So we've been talking since, and I ended up adding her on Facebook. So find some sort of connection, start getting in conversation, and just like Megan said, get into those Facebook groups where you can find things to relate to, or add yourself to groups that you can relate to as well. So, okay, we'll spend 10 minutes messaging our dream team, and I will start the timer now.
Had my headphones. Let me see what she said. Right there.
If you're doing a follow-up with your dream team too, you can just change the last sentence. I've done that for just a couple of them right now, as I just said, hey, I've been thinking if there's anyone I would want to do this business with, it would have to be you. And then I would just say, what's holding you back? Or, do you have any questions I can answer for you? The biggest piece of advice I can give you when you're messaging, and I know everybody probably has told you this, Denise, I know I can see Lisa on here, so many other leaders, is that end every message in a question. You want to give them a reason to respond to you. Because I know for me, even times when I've gotten messaged and I look at it from other companies, just, saying, hey, well, can you support me in my business? I'll look at it, but they ask a question like, hey, are you needing any this? Or, it almost draws your attention, right, to that. So always draw in the attention and give them a reason to respond by asking a question. Okay, so there is that one. Did anybody get good feedback on that one? Or have any good responses that they used by chance? The next one that we do, if you guys do, feel free to put them in the chat and we will get to them. Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny, Tammy, is when I do the power hours, I always do the morning ones, get scheduled for the morning ones. I do all my follow-up at night, all of it. So, and so I'll wake up to messages. And so it's kind of fun doing it opposite because then I'm like, oh, well, all my messages are done now. So the next one we're going to do, well, I'll see if I can send it myself first. It's going to be your 10 minutes of your chicken list. And it's, hey, so I had to reach out to, I know this may sound crazy, but I just can't stop thinking about how good you would be at what I do. Have you ever considered making money from your phone? And I think you know what it is. You guys think my keyboard's dead. Hold on. Let's see here. Anyone can do this, you guys. I promise you. Nope, not that. All right. And feel free to, if you have any other verbiage that you like to use with your chicken list, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll use it. There's that one, Tammy. But I will say, you guys, a lot of times when people, you know, they're asking for verbiage and asking for something new to send out, I don't really use anything I would say new. I just kind of tweak it to the person that I'm talking to, depending on how long I've talked to them, or I will throw in a voice message, or I will call them. And so honestly, the ones that I've used for the past 4 years have just worked. And so once you find kind of your niche of verbiage and what works for you, stick with that. But if it's not working, switch it up. Tammy, let me know if you got that. I sent it over in the... Thank you. So the chicken list is posted. Feel free to, like I said, edit that to you. So I will start the timer for 10 minutes. All right, guys, there is 10 minutes of that one. How did that go for everybody? Any responses back? Any feedback? I know somebody's got to have a response. So what we're going to do is the last 10 minutes, we are going to Let's see here. Find. Good. Good, I'm glad. Also, really quick, as I was just thinking about Erin's message, how she said I have a few possible responsibles or possible loyal customers. You guys, I message my potential distributors too, and I'm like, hey, I know you've been on the fence about joining, but what do you say we get you on a product so you can fall in love with the product before you join? And even if they don't want to join for some reason, at least get them in the system as a loyal customer. Because once we know when they get their hands on the product, they will love it. So get them in the door one way or the other. So I do that quite a bit too, is if I know a distributor that's kind of been fence sitting for a long time, I will offer up being a loyal customer, but any potential, I always lead with the distributor side first, you guys. And then that way it's easier to go down to a loyal customer, because if you lead with just a loyal customer, sometimes it's hard to, oh, you don't want to use the product? Okay, well, how about we make money? You know? So think about that as if you're not signing as many distributors, take a look at your messages and what are you leading with. So the last 10 minutes, we are going to, there is an online party tonight at 6 o'clock. I believe Barbara is hosting it, but I have some verbiage to give you guys for adding people to the party. So if you've already invited your potentials to the party, I'm going to give you a list of One Team, One Missions for the month of April. And I want you to invite people to the closest One Team, One Mission to you. So give you two options. If you have already invited to the party tonight, then I want you to invite to the One Team, One Missions. The One Team, One Missions are a big wrap party, you guys, and that's a great place to seal the deal. It gives people an opportunity to connect with someone on stage. It gives them an opportunity to connect to a story, a person, a product, and that's what we want. It's an easy way to seal the deal. So here is for the party tonight. And Tammy, I'll send this one to you right now. And then I will send you the list of One Team, One Missions that I posted in our team page last night. So here's to add to the online party. And then I'm also going to give you guys the One Team, One Missions for the month. Find one in your area. I promise you, if you have not been to one or you haven't got potentials to one, they're the easiest place to get people on board. Because the greatest thing is once you're done, you get to say, once you're done with the party pad, you get to say, okay, what sounds best for you? Do you want to become a loyal customer or do you want to become a distributor? And you got to do it right there on the spot. So let me find, here it is. Okay. Thank you, Tammy, for doing this for me. Oh, man. Okay. And so there's two options for you. These last 10 minutes, again, you can invite to tonight's online party. It says, hey, Olivia, we're having, make sure to change the name. It says, hey, Olivia, we're having a fun online event tonight, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I would like to extend an invite to you. You will learn more about our It Works products. You have a chance to win some free goodies. This is an exclusive invite, and I only have 3 spots left. Would you like an invite? This is how I always do my invites, you guys, because you want people to feel like it's, you know, you can't invite any more people. Well, I clearly cannot invite anyone tonight. So this is going to be interesting to see how this works for me. But get the word out there. Don't just invite people to the party. Send them an exclusive invite so that they know that you handpicked them. And then also you have a better chance of signing them as well. So, and then there's the list of the One Team, One Missions coming up this month. And if there's one missing, please put it on there. But hopefully there's one close to you or in your area. And also the boot camp is on there. And you can use the same verbiage above and use it to invite people to the One Team, One Mission. So you can say, you know, hey, Olivia, we're having, yeah, go ahead. Can you shut my door, honey? I'm almost done. Thank you. You can say, yeah, You can say, hey, Olivia, we are having a fun event this weekend. I'd like to extend an invite to you. You will learn more about our AirWorks products and hear some fabulous stories. This is an exclusive invite, and I only have 3 spots. Would you like an invite? And then grab them a guest ticket. Okay? So let me set the timer for 10 minutes, and we will do this one. All right, guys, so we are going to wrap up the inviting to the events. What I'm going to do to you guys is, I know a lot of people were distracted and had a lot going on, so I'm going to put all the verbiage in the event of the HNL group, and then I'm going to put everything that we put in there as far as the events, adding current potentials to the party, all of that. I'll put all that in there so you guys have that. Do you guys have any questions at all before we hop off here and wrap it up? It is recorded, so I will post the recording too as soon as it gets uploaded as well. So awesome. Well, thank you so much, you guys, for plugging in and joining me this morning. As we all know, it pays to show up, right? Once you show up, you're going to go up. You are so welcome, guys. Thank you again for joining in, and I will post everything here in just a little bit. Bye, guys. Have a good day.